Can I get everybody, please, to stand up, please? Everybody stand up. And can I get everybody to please give yourself a standing ovation. Give yourself a standing ovation. Do it like you mean it. 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 This is about you. This is your life. Do it like you mean it. Huh? Look. Don't worry about somebody else. Just give yourself an ovation. Come on, man. Standing ovation. Have a seat, please. As it says on the board back there, my name is Donald L. Dowridge Jr. I am the founder and president of DLD. DLD, those are my initials. However, on the business side is determine, learn, and develop. I like my man right here, the first one with the pen in his hand, ready to write. Because I'm going to give you some stuff that might take you out of sight. So get ready, because when you lay down tonight, you're going to say, Lord, this information is all right. Those are my words for the day. So anyway, my man, I'm shorty over there like, yo, I like this dude. He's straight. So look here. When I walked in the door, I'm sorry, sir. Tell me your name again. Mr. McIntosh. He had up on the board, which I glimpsed at last night, about smart. Well, I'll be honest with you. I am smart. I'm people smart. My son, who was 39, he tells me, he say, Dad, you slick smart. Well, let me just drop this on you. I'm from Baltimore, originally. At 12 years old, after 5 foster homes, treacherous foster homes, dangerous foster homes, killing foster homes, monstrous foster homes. Foster homes that brought me so much pain. And if I was a kid right now in this society right now, you know I'd be on the phone 911. I'd be calling in SWAT. But since I come out of that generation back in the 60s, where they could beat you half to death and then dare you to tell anybody, that was the generation I come out of. I'm a baby boomer. However, I will say this. Ooh, drop it like it's hot. I will say this. I'm ecstatic that I went through what I went through. Beat down. Matter of fact, if you squint your eyes and you look at my forehead, you will see the 2 knots up here. When I was in the 4th grade, sitting up here minding my business, a kid with his hand up. I'm thinking, I didn't know the kid had his hands up. I can't see behind my head. But the kid had his hands up. The teacher turned around. Can we turn this off? This is kind of blinding me a little bit. This light here. I know I'm starving, but hold on. I'm about ready to ask, can I put your cool rays on there? The kid behind me raised his hand. And all of a sudden, the teacher turned around and he says, can I help you, son? And the kid said, can you tell that big-head boy to move out the way? So what I did, I turned around. I didn't hit him with my fist. I turned around with my knuckle. And I hit him dead in his eyeball. All right? And look, sir, I ain't bragging. My heart goes out to that man if he's still living today, because he's a grandfather just like I am. But the deal is, his children and his grandchildren ask him one question. Daddy, granddaddy, what happened to your eye? But when I got home, the biological son was sitting in the back there. He ran home and he snitched on me, told on me, consumed on me. And when I got home, the foster father told me to go upstairs and take my clothes off. I'm standing up there with just my t-shirt and my underwear on. He came upstairs and he put me up on the wall, pound me on the wall. He didn't do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. He did it 5 times with his big old gigantic fist to my forehead. Blood flowing all down to my head. And then he takes a washcloth with some alcohol and he rubs my face with it. You know I was doing a jolly dance. But guess what? Though I hated that moment in my life, it made something out of me. It brought a whole new realization to my life at 11 years old. My second foster home. I was 2 years old in my second foster home. And I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm just going to come out, sir. You might tell me, Mr. Arbitrator, you can't be doing that. My second foster home, I was sexually molested by a man that stayed in the second room, the wall, and that room nobody was home, to the kitchen to open up the cabinet, and he would make me drink what was in that bottle there. Urine. But it made me a better man. The pain and the agony that I had to go through, it made me hungry for success. It made me hungry to prove them wrong. 9 months. For 9 months, I was forbidden to eat human food. My food was Alpo dog food. I still got a can on my desk right now. People come over and say, "Oh, you got a dog in there?" No, I ain't got no dog. What's the dog food for? It's the dog food is the reminder of my past to give me the energy to get to my future. Not just get to it, but get to it successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get permission, sir? Ladies and gentlemen, I walked in that door this morning. I saw each and every one of you all sitting here. First thing came to my mind, look at those powerful young people. They are energized and they're ready to go somewhere in their life. I don't know where you're going at. You hold that key. But since you got the key, what doors are you about to open that's going to take you to the pinnacle of your life? What avenue are you going to walk down, march down, fly down, dance down? That's going to get you to the pinnacle of you. Nobody's going to stand in your way unless you allow them to stand in your way. You got to be the gusto of you. In the morning, when you wake up, it ain't about just standing in front of that mirror brushing your teeth. Take that opportunity to look inside your pupils. Look inside of you. Take advantage of that day that you got. This is a brand new day. This is a brand new way. This is a brand new opportunity. This is a brand new zone. And when the zone is on, you got to be on like 2 acorns that just fell out the tree, waiting on somebody to come and what? Pop them open like the what? Squirrel. What zone are you in? I dare. Am I a rapper? Yo, look at here. I'm not a rapper, but I'm not a sapper. I bring it like a tapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, I'm on the rapper. He be spitting those lyrics like 1, 2, 3. Yo, get up off me. Don't you know who I be? I'm the real Donald D. Yo, give me a few 30s, I'll be out the door, off this floor, so Mr. McIntyre can come back and give you what you need so you can take you to a higher floor. Ladies and gentlemen, I got left back in the 1st grade. I got thrown out in the 3rd grade. I got thrown out in the 6th grade. I got thrown out in the 7th grade. When I got to the 12th grade, I walked into the dean's office and I put my hand to his head and I told him, I said, "I'll blow your brains out." I had nothing but anger in me. I had nothing but hatred. But wait a minute. Did I hate them? Or did I hate myself? I hated myself. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. This day, whatever hatred you might have for you, just spill it. Get rid of it. Because that hatred is going to stop you from the tracks that you're supposed to be making in your lifetime. Mr. McIntyre and I was just talking. And he said, one thing people need to realize, we're only here for what? A second. We're only here a second. Bam, we gone. Bam, we gone. Let me show you something. Dr. Martin Luther King, since we were talking about him, he died at the age of 39 years old. Young cat. He still had a long way to go. When he died, they talked about his dash. In case you don't know it, young powerful people, we're all in here right now working on our dash. How long is your dash going to be? Now, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Doom, 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 doom. Let a brother clear his throat. How long is your dash going to be? What do I mean by that? We got many people living on this earth right now. Their dash is really that long. But their life is consumed that long. Meaning that they stopped living right here. But they kept going to here. And then they physically died. But here, something happened. They mentally died. They gave up. They threw in the surrender towel. Martin Luther King Jr., he died a young man, 39 years old. Guess what? His dash in that short period of life was full. Your dash is right here. As far as I'm concerned, can I go this way? Hey, let that pimp daddy clear his throat. Your dash, come on now, hallelujah, praise him. Can you get the offering table ready? Because we getting ready to come on. Woo! Where's Michael Jackson at when you need him? But anyway, stop laughing, young lady, you're going to get me in trouble. How full are you going to live your dash? How full are you going to live your dash? See, everything that I've been through when I was your age, I could have quit right then, but still been living. I could have been that old fool, that old unk. When I see you, yo, young fella, yo, young lady, let me get $1. But yet still, guess what? When you see me, I'm not asking you for $1. I'm not asking you for anything. Oh, I am asking you for something. I'm asking that you get the best out of your life. I'm asking that you live your life to the fullest. I'm asking that every day you wake up, don't wake up with an excuse. You wake up with a habit of giving your best. Regardless of those that are around you. Those are the ones that's going to put you through the test. But when they put you through the test, you put in your brain, that membrane of yours, I got to bring my best. I'm prior military. I was in the United States Army. Go ahead and say it. I love when people say, oh, thank you for your service, sir. Look at my boy. He gave in too. I did 5.5 years. Got hurt. I'm a disabled veteran. I mean, I look like it, act like it. But my elevator sometimes don't go to the top. So anyway, moving on. Look at my little shorty over there. I like this guy. He should be my grandfather. I got millions of grandchildren. I can't have no more. Uncle Sam will come after me. You didn't file no taxes. When I got to Fort Jackson, 21 years old, as a matter of fact, 40 years ago, March 16th, that was 2 weeks ago, on that cattle truck, when we got there to home base, drill sergeant was standing out there hollering and screaming. And all the other guys that's on this bus, this cattle truck, they got up and ran off. This is where the street smarts come in. This is where the cool come in. I'm way in the back of the truck. They like, I pick up my duffel bag drag, and I'm walking to the front like this. I stepped down off the bus. First thing drill sergeant Thomas. And I'm going to let you know something. If he walk in this door right now, I'll give him the biggest hug and say thank you. All in my face. Spitting. And I told him straight up, I said, if you spit in my face one more time, I bet you I'll kick your mother. That's what I said. But I didn't see this arm of his. Sir, you know where I'm going. I didn't see this. When he brought that bad boy up and he went behind my neck and he threw me down on the ground. Give me 50, he said. And all of a sudden he took those 3-inch heel boots, shiny boots that he was wearing, slapped them on my back. Now give me 50. That drill sergeant, what he did, he broke a stallion. I was the wild stallion. And when I got up with them tears in my eyes, he got back in my face. And he told me this 40 years ago. And I live by that to this day. The maximum range of an excuse is 0.00 meters. If you got to have an excuse of how you can be successful. Some of you all got people in your family right now that don't want to see your success. They want to see your failure, or they want to see you stay at a step of comfortability. Don't be comfortable. Because the minute you get comfortable, that's when you start doing what? Losing your steps. Now see, Michael Jackson, I bring him up, he do the moonwalk. When he do that moonwalk, he going backwards. He going backwards. Now watch this. Don't allow anybody to make you go backwards, take you off of your focus. Because when they take you off your focus, you will begin to start living their destructive dreams. You're greater than that. A lot of you all don't even know that. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care if you're book smart, street smart. What's the other one?
People smart.
People smart. Any smart. I'm going to let you know this right now. On the day that each one of us, all human, on the day that each one of us was born, the world stopped and gave us a standing ovation. You got a standing ovation when you came out of your mama. He's here, she's here. So the moral of the story, young brother, what you going to do with you now that they done gave you a standing ovation through your birth? What are you going to do? Are you going to live it to the fullest, or are you going to waste it to the fullest? Are you going to climb up that ladder, or are you going to climb down that ladder? Are you going to spur like a what? Like a plant that was just planted? 2 weeks later, you come back and you look at it and you say, oh snap, it's growing. Is that going to be you? Or are you going to decrease yourself? Because you done came across a brick wall that's determined to break you. We all have brick walls in our lives. This brother right here, if I can call you a brother, yes, he said he's a CEO. You think he just jumped in that? No! That brother right there, he's at the University of Florida. You think, or Tampa, you think he just jumped into that? How much hard work did he have to put into it? My brother here in the 8th grade, taking college courses, you better what? Get out of here. I know every day he'd go home with that homework and study. There's sweat coming out of his brow. Because he's putting in the work to be his greatest. To be his greatest. So what people talk about you? Wait. When I was coming through, big head, gigantor head, refrigerator head. Matter of fact, I had a grown man tell me, a grown man, yo, darling, open up, man. I need to warm up this food in your microwave. Yeah. But watch this. See, sir. I'm a lover, y'all. I'm a lover, y'all. Sir, you ready to kick me out of here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. See, we live in this generation where everybody got their rights. Well, I got my rights. I'm going to straight up tell you. Y'all going to freak out. I'm a lesbian. That's right. Oh, look at my boy right there. Look at my shorty right here. He know what? He can't be. He's a man. Well, watch this. Basically, I love who? Women. Sir, all I'm doing is using what they put out to us. Look at my boy. He just blew me, man. That man just blew me. Watch this. Watch this. You want another one? Here it is. See. Let me get a good one. LeBron James. LeBron James played for the NBA. When I say NBA, the first thing come to your mind is what? Danke. That means thank you in German. But watch this. Oh, look at my boy. He's like, huh? He speaks German too? Wow. He's more than street smart. He's intelligent smart. Wait a minute. LeBron James played for the National Basketball Association. Take that NBA and switch it to your benefit. Natural born abilities. Somebody should have wrote that down. Your natural born abilities. You all got a gift inside of you. You got a talent that's dying to get out of you. What talent do you hold and you hold and you hold that's dying to get out of you? That's dying to show its proof. This man right here, he's using his NBA. That young man using his NBA. That sir back there, I bet you, I don't even know that man, but I bet you he's using his NBA. You sure enough know I'm using my NBA. BET. What does BET stand for? Black Entertainment Television. Matter of fact, what year did Black Entertainment Television hit the screen? What year was it? 2001? What?
He talking about 1980.
1980 what, sister?
He said that.
I said early 90s.
Early 90s. How about 1985? Who was the man that brought it to life? Mr. Who? Robert Johnson. Where did he bring it to life at? Howard University. What did he do later on? He sold it. BET. He sold BET. Well, wait a minute. Him and his wife divorced. She got half of the what? Goodies. She lives here in Florida now. She owns Innisbrook's Resort. Mr. Johnson, he used his NBA, his natural born abilities. And not only that, he brought us BET. Can I drop it on him, sir? He brought us BET. Use it every day to your advantage. What is it? Bound to excel and triumph. BET, bound to excel and triumph. Yes, sir.
She got a question?
Go ahead, sister.
I don't have a question.
Go ahead, sister.
She ain't here. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm sorry?
BET.
BET, bound to excel and triumph.
Triumph?
Triumph, like trophy, victory.
Oh.
All right? Walking across the stage and getting that what? Diploma. My sister over here. My sister that's right. Yeah, you, sister. How you be?
I'm dead.
Straight up. Watch this. She asked that question. She said, are you a rapper? Let's drop the P-E-R off of it and let's go with just rap. All right? How about this? Realize your altitude power. Realize your altitude power. That means fly above the norm. That means, how many of you all ever been in an airplane before? How many of you ever went up on a rainy, cloudy day? Well, when you get so far up, what do you see up there? You see white clouds, but on top of the white clouds, what do you see? What color? Blue. That's altitude. So in other words, guess what? Guess what? No matter what's going on down on earth, rain, snow, sleet, tidal wave, or whatever, if you get so far up, it's going to be what color? Blue. Carry yourself with altitude. You ain't no better than nobody. Look at my boy. Shoot, you don't know me, old man. I do know you. If you were born, you're going to die. I'm no better than you are, and you're no better than me. We all in the same game. It's called what? Life. Nicki Minaj, anybody know about that young lady? All right, look at my girl. Oh, go ahead, mister. Hit us up. If I could have this moment for what? Life. I see Drake standing up there waiting on her to come. He's standing up there on the balcony. I see him up there. My girl said, I'm through with him. I'm through with him. He's too old to be knowing about that. He should be talking about Motown and James Brown. Hey, I feel good. Temptation. Well, I guess you say, what can make a brother feel this way? You are.
Yeah. Of course.
Can I tell you, sir? 1996, I auditioned for a spot with the Temptations. Currently, I sing with a group. I'm the lead singer of a group that we travel singing Temptation songs. Did I get the spot? Who asked that question? Did I get it? Yes, I got it. Why I'm not there now? Because I turned it down. Why? Because this is my path. This is my path. That wasn't my path. That's just something I wanted to do. G.O.D. gave me this path. I'm the professor of this path. I'm the PhD of this path. Sure, I would have been up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have been up there doing it and singing. Yeah. But that ain't my path. Because I would have destroyed myself on that path. Because fame and fortune, if you don't know how to handle it, it will kill you. Who's to say Otis Williams, the last surviving member of that group, would have came to me one day and said, Donald Dowridge, look, brother, we love you, man, but we can't have you no more. Because who knows, I probably would have turned out a drug addict. Because, sir, can I tell them? Because I'm street smart. I have that gift of gab. So I have to stay focused. Because even at 61, if I don't stay focused, I could be over here, yo, look at that thing. Huh? So I gotta stay what? Focused. Stay focused on your what? Your path. Now watch this. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna shut it down. Sorry, I ain't gonna shut it down. I dropped the mic. Poop. Anyway, all right. Each one of you all got a path, but it's who we allow in our path, on our path, through our path, that if they're not careful, if you're not careful, they will knock you off your path. They will steal your destination. They will steal your goal, and they will block you from what you're supposed to be in your lifetime. Regret is a bad boy. You ever had regret, sir?
Yeah.
Regret's a bad boy. You don't want to mess with regret. We all gonna have regret. I got regrets. We all gonna have regrets. But see, regret can be a big, bad mountain. It can kill you. Not physically. Mentally. So look here. Those who done you wrong, as I get ready to shut it down, those who done you wrong, forgive them. Forgive them. I've been done wrong. In your age, I was done wrong so much. I've been stomped. I've been kicked. I've been told what I can't do. As a matter of fact, sir, the back of my head was right here, was itching the other day. And I woke up and I said, oh, slap, I got to go back to the doctor. You know why I get itching back there, right there in that spot? Because, see, that's where my dad stabbed me. My dad stabbed me in my head with a steel fork, stainless steel fork, and he did it 7 times. I still got that scar back there. Every now and then it swells up, and it puffs out like this. And he did that when I was 17. And I still got to go where? To the doctor, get medicine. But you know what? When he died in 61, all right, I had long forgave him because I bought his what? Casket. I did what? Paid for his funeral. I went up to his casket and I looked at him. I went up there just like this. I went up there to the casket just like this with my fist like this. And my sister got up and she said, don't hit him. I said, you better leave me alone. I'm in my feelings right now. Leave me alone. She tiptoed back over to the seat and sat down, and she thought to herself, that fool, how did he get to be my brother? So what I did, while his brother, my dad, was laying there in that casket, this is what I did. And I went to his forehead. Then I came down, and I slapped that on his chest. And then I went, pow. I hollered at you when I get there, homie. Rest in peace. And I went on back to my seat. The pastor like, what's wrong with that fool? But the moral of the story is, guess what? Though him and I didn't get along, but he got me here. But it's up to me to do what I need to do with me. So don't cry and don't complain about those that are not helping you, those that are not there, those who are decreasing you, those who are against you. Don't cry about that. Give them some love and keep on trucking. With that, I will say this. I need everybody looking at me. Everybody looking at me. I love each and every one of you all like you are my destined, divine, superior, loving grandchildren. I holler at y'all. Peace. Sir, thank you very much for the moment.
All right. Hey, come on, let's give it.